So my name's Chris Morrison. I work at the Bodleian Libraries at the University of Oxford. So I was asked to join this project through my links with IFLA, which is the International Federation of Library Associations. But I also represent, I guess more broadly, a community of copyright specialists, because that's my area of specialism, who work within university libraries to support researchers and everybody involved in the research and education process. Well, my area of specialism is copyright law, which is one of a number of different types of intellectual property right. So that is extremely important as part of open science and open scholarship. It can sometimes be seen as a barrier, but it's also actually an important tool to understand. Licensing, different types of licensing can be applied to the outputs of research. So I often provide advice to people on what licenses would be appropriate to apply to their work and what the implications of those would be when disseminating research and trying to realize the benefits and the impact of their research. I think the main challenges around both intellectual property and open science and open scholarship are that we have different communities who are working on associated, linked topics, but coming from different perspectives. And I think sometimes we are not necessarily talking the same language. We have different perspectives on the same topic. And even though ultimately we want the same outputs, we want benefits from the research process, we're on the same team, we don't necessarily work as collaboratively as we might do. Sometimes that can be seen as working in opposite directions. And I think that the main challenge and the opportunity, which I think this project is really helping for us to think about and do something really useful with, is to actually align those things, work out where the differences are perceived, whether they are actually there in place, and how we can find a way of collaborating. My passion is around copyright education and copyright literacy. What I see in my professional life, talking to a lot of people, whether they be researchers, research facilitators, or people who are just engaged in the whole process, is an awful lot of concern, in some cases anxiety, around whether what they're doing is the right thing at all. This is an area where we have to take risks. We don't know what the future will bring when we decide to either restrict access or open up access to the work that we do. We don't know what other people will do with it. We don't know how we'll receive the benefits. So I think what makes my work particularly meaningful and interesting to me is to be able to support people to make their own decisions, to make informed decisions, to look at what can be quite a technical area of the law or a very complex series of processes and procedures, and be able to navigate their way through in order to achieve the outcomes that they really want to. I think the future is to find some kind of shared vision that all of those who are involved in the research enterprise and undertaking can share. So even if we have different perspectives, we all accept that we are on the same team. They are, and it's more than two different worlds. I think everyone within their own professional area of expertise has a unique set of perspectives and thoughts and, I guess, prejudices, things that come, ways of working that they have inherited that need to be looked at and considered, and for us to create something new that actually supports the significant challenges that we face today, both within research world and within academia, and also in the world more broadly.